It's a great recognition for those players, Jordan and Caleb. They've done a lot for this program as far as getting us to that next level, and hopefully we can get to one more step, which will get us to a state championship.
Two of those guys with the ball in their hands kind of in the last seconds of both regional games got it done for you. Just talk about their chemistry and what it's been like watching the two of them play together this
It's
year.
been a very good chemistry with those two kids, but again, I've always shared this in the 21 years of me being a head coach. It takes a team, and our kids have really come together as a team, worked extremely hard for these 17 weeks to put ourselves in this position, so I'm very proud of them for that.
Back-to-back regional champions, and this time it's over Carmel. How did you think the matchup between Caleb and Ryan Klein went?
Well, it's not just two players. Again, it takes a team, but Ryan Klein, a very good ball player, and Purdue is going to be very happy to have a player like that. But I thought our kids hung in there under some tough times. They took a 6-point lead with about 5.5 minutes left, and I thought, well, we're in trouble. But our kids kept battling, fighting through some tough times, and was able to go on a little bit of a 10-0 run to end the ball game for us.
And how much is that going to help going into your second trip to semi-states to kind of come out going to the state championship?
Well, I think our kids are used to it. They know what the atmosphere is going to be like. They know what this week is going to be like with the media and with people wanting to come in and watch them. But, we're happy about it. Like I've said all along, I said this at my parent meeting, we will gladly open up the bleachers. If 1,000 people want to come here and watch us practice, we would be glad to do so.
All right, so besides the obvious, what do you know about South Bend Riley?
Well, my brother is the head coach there. And we're very happy for him. It's an exciting time, exciting week for us to be a part of this. We know that there will be a Johnson in the state finals. Now, we hope it's the right Johnson, meaning us and the Homestead Spartans. But proud of him, proud of our guys. It's going to be a tough battle. But, hopefully our kids will be ready to play and be able to come up on top.
South Bend Riley finished after you guys on Saturday, correct? So they found out they were going to semi-states a little bit after you?
Found out after us. I kept on getting the scores, and we were just hoping and praying. And I know that I right away called my mom and said, you need to get up here. And I know my sister's coming. Hopefully my other brother will come here. So it'll be a family affair. We're looking forward to the challenge. They are playing extremely well right now. He starts 2 freshmen and a sophomore and a junior. And those kids are playing very loose right now and hitting a lot of threes. Our work is cut out for us. So, we can't look at the record and say, well, this will be cake, because it's not going to be.
Have you talked to your brother much? Have you spoken this week, or is it going to be a little bit of I'll keep to my team, you keep to your side? We'll see each other on the court.
We talk all the time. And, I love my brother to death. But when it comes to Saturday at 6 o'clock, it's going to be a battle. And I don't care who's on the other sideline. It's our job as a coach to put ourselves in a position to be successful and get ourselves to a state championship.
And you always hear things about kind of the older siblings versus younger siblings. I know you're the younger brother in this situation. Do you think you bring a little bit more spunk to your coaching style than your older brother does?
No, I think he's pretty spunky himself at age 61. But, like I said, I've learned a lot from him, and I'm proud of him. He's put me in a very good situation. I've kind of rode his coattails a little bit. He knew Jim East prior to me getting the job at Maryville, and then he had the job from '84 to '88 at Dwenger. When that job opened up, he was able to get me kind of in the doors a little bit with Fred Tone and Andy Johns. So very fortunate that my brother kind of paved the way for me, and thankful for that and love him for it.
What side is your family on, or are they staying pretty neutral this week?
Well, like I said, I don't worry about that type of stuff. I know they're going to be cheering for both of us, and whoever wins are going to be proud of that. They'll be disappointed for the other, but again, we know that we will be down at the state championship, whether it be at playing or whether it be watching, and we're happy about that.
And I was asking some of the players if having that family tie going into semi-states kind of makes it even that much more exciting. And they seem to be very excited to defend your name and have you be the Coach Johnson going to the state championship. What would it be like to bring this group down there for the first time in school history?
Well, it'd be phenomenal. Our girls were able to do it a few weeks ago. I know there was a lot of hype with our girls and boys program this year at the beginning of November. We had a little bit of a pep rally prior to it, and I think, everybody had high expectations for our boys and girls team. Our girls team, they were able to get there. They were one game short, but won an honor. And you know, if we can get there, also, what a great thing for our community.
And what did you learn last year in semi-states that you think will help you as you prepare going into this second year in a row?
Well, I don't know if it's a lot that we learned. You know, it was a tough ball game. You know, things didn't fall our way. We have to have some luck, like every team does. You have to be good. You have to be lucky. We were good, but the shots just weren't falling for us last year. But hopefully the shots will be falling for us this year.
All right, so let's talk a little NCAA tournament. Who do you got going to the Final Four?
Well, I really haven't looked at the brackets, so I don't even know who's all in the brackets.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, I guess if I had to bet money on it, I would pick Kentucky.
I mean, every team from Indiana that's going to the tournament has to go through Kentucky's region. You think any of them stand a chance, whether it be Notre Dame, Purdue, IU?
Oh, well, again, I'm going to be neutral because I met a lot of these coaches that came in here and watched Biggie or trying to recruit Biggie, and I'm not going to say anything. So I'm going to stay neutral with that, and we wish them all the best of luck.
All right, but still pretty cool to have 5 schools from Indiana go represent.
Oh, it's great, and it just shows what you know, what kind of a basketball program state we are in, and you know, we love our basketball here in Indiana, and it shows.